what's going on, guys? This is Lance coming to you with another boot review. This one in particular is about a company that I'm sure you probably heard of, but one I haven't really dove into until recently. And I'm going to give you the story on how I fell upon it and everything else. So with that, let's go ahead and get to the video. Before we get into it real quick though, I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. If at the end you do in fact learn something or you like it, please take the 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and maybe share it with a friend who you think might see some benefit from it. So I'm going to assume by clicking on this video that you're looking to add another boot to your rotation, or maybe you're just curious about this brand in general. But I want to break this video down into 4 different sections. Who is Johnston & Murphy? What kind of boot and why did I get it? How to style this boot? And then our final thoughts. So Johnston & Murphy was formerly known as the William J. Dudley Shoe Company after their founder in 1850 New Jersey. Some way, somehow, they found their way inside the White House by creating custom designed shoes for President Fillmore, and this whole entire thing started a tradition for shoemaking for presidents throughout the years, which is just completely insane. Presidents is the likes of Abe Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, Theodore Roosevelt, and I feel like the list goes on. John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan. It's just so cool to see all this. Barack Obama. And to be 100% honest, I don't know about now, but I feel like that tradition is still going on. It's just obviously not on their website. So again, this history is really, really unique. I think it's pretty darn cool, and obviously the brand has expanded to changing their name to Johnston & Murphy, and also diving into more of men's fashion and women's fashion and even kids now. Well, let's go ahead and transition to actually what kind of boot did I end up buying. So my wife and I flew out to Denver, Colorado. We live here in Indiana, and we had the whole entire weekend to ourselves. Luckily, we had some grandparents to watch the kids. And if you're a parent, you know how nice this is. That break is just amazing. So shout out to the grandparents. Thank you so much for that. The Christmas party was a very casual event that we were going to, and we had all Saturday to do whatever we wanted to do. So instinctively, we decided to shop and explore Denver a little bit. The game plan for the outfit was to wear my Thursday boots, Captain, like rugged edition boot that they call, and black jeans along with a black turtleneck and a nice forest green blazer over the top of it. But I knew in the back of my head that my feet were going to kill me. And it's no knock against Thursday boots. I just haven't had the opportunity to break those boots in as much as I'd like. So with that being said, instinctively trying to find another boot that I could possibly wear with this outfit to make it look good and for my feet to be more comfortable. As we're walking the mall, I come across Johnston & Murphy. And again, I don't know a ton about them at this point in time. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just give them a shot. And I walk in there and I see these pair of Henrick Chelsea boots, brown suede, really nice actually. And I never really thought about Chelsea boots just because I see them everywhere, and I'm like, man, I want to be different. But I gotta say, they caught my eye, so I gave them a shot. When I tried these on, there was a sense of relief because of how comfortable they were. I knew, oh man, I'm in trouble. So I went ahead and purchased them, and this is exactly the pair that I got right here. Again, I elected to go with the Henrick Chelsea boot. I saw those sitting on the shelf, and I absolutely loved the Colorado feel that it was giving off. Plus, I knew the color was going to match exactly the outfit that I already had in store. And for $140, guys, I'm telling you, I think this is a great purchase. I love the extra stitching on the heel cup there. It gives it some nice detail, a little bit of fashion flair. And the bottom, pretty basic. Good grip on there, wasn't too much of my concern. Foam cushion footbed was massive, and the flexible sole was pretty massive too. On the tongue here, it does say it is made in India. I know a lot of people get upset when some boot makers or retailers or whatever say that they were founded in the US, but actual creation and everything comes from a different country. But that's not me. To be 100% honest, yeah, do I want to support something from the US? Absolutely. But is it a deal breaker for me? Not really. You don't know their circumstances, you don't know, so I don't really judge. Other than that, you can tell a lot of this stuff is actual leather. It's just a solid boot. I've been wearing it nonstop. And the inside, man, the nice foam cushioning soles is really what sold me. And then I feel like the toe box is a little bit wider than my Thursday boots, and I think that's the key as to why I prefer this one right out of the box straight onto my foot. Going back to the build quality of this, this heel, it's not actual wood or anything like that. It's I want to say it's rubber, you know, pretty strong rubber. I can actually kind of squeeze into it a little bit. I can definitely tell it's rubber. So I want to show you exactly how in the world I even styled these.
You brought the days to my nights. I did everything I said, but I did it all my way. Oh wow, told you when you came my way, can nobody take your place. Oh wow, you know like the game them play, give it to you straight all day. Oh wow, body do the talking, babe. Baby if you make man praise. Oh wow, yeah. Today oh wanna odo ejinye la lo me. Ame bude quick be my hotepe oh yeah. You bring the energy that I need to charge my life. Bring the and make me do you no wrong, baby.
All right, guys, so now we're a couple weeks removed from what you just watched. A couple updates real quick. My son just turned 4, so that's why you see some balloons. Added another dog to the family, and we got some extra toys from the birthday party. So sorry about the little mess in the background. What I really wanted to do is just take an extra week or two to really kind of digest on my final thoughts and really try to come up with something that does, you know, the boot justice, and not only that, but to help you guys save time and to really give a in-depth score, basically based upon everything that we just talked about. At a price point of $140 with the name Johnston & Murphy, I don't think you can really go wrong with that. You have a good name behind their brand, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I had somebody comment that you can return these boots at any point and get a full refund, which I don't know if that's true. I need to look into that, but that's pretty unique. My biggest concern with Johnston & Murphy Chelsea boots is they are not made here in the US, which I know is a big deal for some people. But the other thing is really just the quality of build in terms of the materials. Obviously, I'm going to use Thursday Boots as an example. Obviously, there's a lot of handmade stuff going on there, a lot of better materials, but they're also at a higher price point. So it's kind of a pros versus cons deal right there. Overall, I think I'm going to give Johnston & Murphy, the Henrick Chelsea Boot, a 7.5 out of 10. I think the comfort is absolutely there. I think the quality is there at that price point. And overall, I just don't see you going wrong with purchasing this boot. That is it for me, guys. I can't thank you enough for watching this video. And again, if you liked this, if you learned something new, or simply just enjoyed looking at my face, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Share the video with somebody who you think might benefit from it. Until next time, God bless. Thank you so much.